YouTube was down. In this video, Shakur Stevenson labels Floyd Schofield fool. Floyd Schofield had a fight last night versus a guy, I think his name was G-Ron. And that dude was not supposed to be in the same ring as Floyd. And Floyd actually, he actually got dropped in round 3. So, I mean, people thought, like the commentators were saying, Floyd, this was a bad outing because he couldn't get the guy out of there. But the dude was tough as shit. You know, he reminded me of Canelo or Triple G, how he take punches. Like, he just kept taking punches and kept coming forwards like Pitbull, really. But he didn't have no real defense, and he was just winging punches. But Floyd was he's so unorthodox and so awkward. Dude really remind me of Shawn Porter. But he's like unpolished and untechnical, so he could really get hurt if you get into that ring with a couple of other killers for real. And Shakur Stevenson, after the performance, because him and Floyd Schofield was getting into it before the fight started, because I made a video, Floyd Schofield was talking shit before before the fight happened. He said Shakur and Devin not really like that. They not who people think they are. And I was confused. I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, I think they good boxers. What everybody else think they are? And he was just dissing them dudes. So Shakur was talking shit the whole time. Because at one point, Floyd Schofield even turned his back to his opponent. If his opponent was smart, he could have clocked him and hit him in his shit and hurt him bad. I don't understand why he turned around, but I guess he was getting hit behind the head. Who knows? But yeah, bro. In round three, that's when his opponent really got the best of him. His opponent started to hurt him in round 3. His opponent, he was tired. No, he wasn't. He just got caught. He was being crazy on the inside, and he got caught. He got caught, and he got wobbled. And then he came back to his stool, and he missed the stool. And his dad was the story of the fight, bro. His dad was so like effeminate in the corner. His dad was crying like a woman. What the fuck is you doing? That's how Greg said. What the fuck is you doing? That's what his dad was mad as hell, bro. They call him Auntie Sco because he talked like a grown auntie, you know. And he was in his feelings, bro, because he never seen his son get tested like that, never seen his son get hurt like that, get dropped. You know, he was cursing his son out even when the fight was over. It was bad. It was a bad outing. You know, he got too comfortable on the inside. You know, he's tough, but he wasn't as tough as his opponent. His opponent looked like he chewed rocks. He was taking everything to the chin, and he wasn't getting dropped. And I say Abdullah, Floyd Schofield, he got dropped when he got hit hard. When he got hit hard enough, he got dropped. He got wobbled. He got hurt. But I mentioned Abdullah because I wanted to say that Floyd, I don't think he's ready for Shakur, Tank, Devin, or Abdullah. We all know he's not ready for Shakur. Shakur thrives off beating guys who want to come towards him. I think Shakur can make Floyd Schofield look like how Terrence made Shawn Porter look like, because Shawn Porter is who Floyd Schofield reminds everybody of. Showtime. You know, he game. He come in to fight. He want to fight you. But I don't think that's going to work against somebody who can box so well like Shakur. And I think you can hurt Floyd. You know, I don't think you need to hit him extremely hard to hurt him. I think you can just catch him because he's so gun-ho, and he put all his defense to the side so he can throw his hardest punches. But a lot of the times that leaves you open to getting hit harder because you're crossing the line viciously. You're making everybody else punches hit you harder. I think Tank, I don't think he won't Tank this early in his career. Tank gonna hurt him bad. I mean, send him to the shadow round, knock him out, embarrass him in front of his father, because Tank gonna let Floyd get off. In fact, he might pull a Rolly. Let Floyd chase him around the ring and run into a big shot that he's not gonna be able to recover from. That's exactly how I see Tank beating him. Tank did that to Rolly, did that to Ryan, he did that to Leo, he did that to so many guys who just wanted to chase him and ran into shit that they should have known was coming. And I think that's what happened with Floyd, because he got a lot of heart and a lot of courage, and he want to come and prove himself. But a lot of times you gotta control that. You gotta control that urge to just brawl and battle. And that's good to have a heart like that, but you got to learn how to control it. Otherwise, you're going to run into some shit that was not meant for you. Devin, I think Devin beats him. I think Devin, though, out of everybody, might have the most trouble with somebody who just wants to swarm. I think Devin has the most trouble with somebody who just wants to swarm and throw a lot of punches. I think Devin does good when you want. If you want to box Devin from the outside, you can't beat him. You can't beat Devin. The only person that could beat Devin boxing from the outside is Shakur. You got to try to walk Devin down and throw a lot of punches. And you got to make him use that defense. That's how you beat Devin. But I think Devin beats him as well. I think Devin has it harder than everybody else because he don't like blocking a lot of punches. He like ducking and weaving, and you can only duck and weave out of the way of so many punches before one land. And that's why I think his defense was questionable last fight. Because if you're gonna swarm him and throw a lot of punches, you can do something. We seen Loma have success doing that. We seen Ryan have success doing that. And the final person that's around his age is Abdullah. I think Abdullah 20 years old. I think Floyd 22. So they close enough in age. But I think Abdullah too big, too powerful, too quick, too technical, too strong, and too aware, too composed. I don't think Floyd can mess with Abdullah. I think Abdullah is the best prospect in boxing right now, especially in those lower weight classes, or those lower weight classes. I think Abdullah is the best prospect. He's actually my favorite prospect right now, and I'm being biased aside. I see the most potential, the most talent in him. You know. So Floyd, bro, he really, I wouldn't say he got exposed, but he got exposed. Like, we know he's gonna come to fight. We know he got heart, but we don't know what his defense is like. We don't know how well he can take a punch, and we seen how he responds when he can't knock you out. He keeps trying, and that shit can get you in trouble. When you know there's a guy got a chin, you go to the body. You know, nobody likes body shots. Nobody. That shit gonna weigh you down, take your breath. Hit him in his hips, he ain't gonna be able to keep moving like he is. That's how you break somebody down. Make him quit. Hit him to that body. Break his floating ribs. Hit him in his liver, in his kidney, in his stomach. Make him throw his lunch up. Punch him, you know. Break his body up. Errol Spence, the body snatcher. You know, there's multiple ways to break somebody. You see, it's one thing to separate somebody from their consciousness. Tank does that. Terrence Crawford does that. But it's one thing to break somebody up and break everything on them. Errol Spence, Jerron Ennis. And I think Floyd Schofield would do a good job trying to break people instead of knock them out if he noticed they ain't going. But that's pretty much all I had to say. Shakur labeled him fool, that he got to prove Shakur wrong. So like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time, man.